Dalad Mishnah Yud Dalad. Sholosh mitbechois hein, 3 towels. First one is simple. Shel Yodayim Tomei Medris. A regular towel used for wiping your hands is Tomei Medris. It's got 2 functions. You wipe your hands. You also sit on it. You put it in the back of a chair. You lean on it. These 2 functions don't interfere with each other, so you don't have the problem of amoid v'nasa manachtenu. So it's a beged and mekabel tumah, tumas meis, and of course tumas medris as well. That bit, very simple. Next, we have in our Mishnahs the words shel saporin tamea tomei meis. However, most Rishonim are goyres not saporin with a nun, but saforim, as in books. Shel saforim tamea tomei meis. These are pieces of cloth used as a dust cover, as a dust jacket for a book, for a sefer. And if I can refer you to Perik Chav Ches Mishnah Dalad, where there's a machlokas between Beis Shammai and Beis Hillel and Rabban Gamliel about such dust covers, dust jackets. The Mishnah is saying here that once you've taken a beged and you've designated it for a book, for a sefer, of course it is now not Tomei Tumas Medris. You don't sit on it. So that bit's simple. But the Mishnah says it is Tomei Meis. Now if you look at that Mishnah, Perich Chav Ches Mishnah Daled, there's a machlokas. According to Beis Shammai, this is true of all mitbechos, all dust covers, whether they're mitzuyoros or einon mitzuyoros, embroidered or not embroidered, got a picture on or not. Beis Hillel say it only applies, the tumah only applies to einon mitzuyoros if they're plain. Once they're mitzuyoros, it's tohar. The main analysis of that Mishnah is, with a bit we learned in the end of Mishnah Yud Beis. We said in the end of Mishnah Yud Beis that if you have a sodin, a sheet, shel tsuros, embroidered as a picture which you hang on the wall is tahor, because just having something which looks nice, just so that you can look at it, that is not called a tashmish odom, and therefore it's tahor, it's in ganzen tahor. The question is here, why are the mitbechos of a sephorim anything more than just a sodin shel tsuros? Why are they more a mishamish odom? According to Beis Shammai, both mitziyoris and einon mitziyoris, and according to Beis Hillel, the kasha is at least the einon mitziyoris, which is the ones of our Mishnah. Why are they a mishamish odom? So the Rosh says they're a mishamish odom, although primarily they're just there to adorn the book, the sefer. The Rosh says they're Meshamish Adam because he's talking about Sforim, not books. Proper Sforim. Says the Rosh, because being Gavra legavra, you take the dust cover, the mitpachas, the dust jacket, and you put it over the sefer in order not to leave it open. You cover the sefer with it. Therefore, it's got a Meshamish Adam. The Chaznish says the very fact that it's a Tashmish mitzvah, that chashivas of a tashmish mitzvah is enough to create the din of a meshamish odom, and therefore it's mekabel tumas tomei meis. The Chaznish explains the difference between mitziyoros and einon mitziyoros and Beis Hillel, that if it's mitziyoros, then it's more designated to the sefer, and therefore doesn't have the quality of a tashmish odom. I don't want to go into it now. We'll do it to Mitzvah Shem when we do that Mishnah, then Perek Chav Ches Mishnah Dalet. But in the meantime, we're saying here that these mitbechos, which have been made for Sforim, are not Tomei Medris, of course, but they are Tomei Meis because they are Meshamshe Adam. The Mishnah finishes with the rule V'shel Tachrich V'shel Nivnei B'nei Levi Torah Miklum. The Baal Tanura learns this as one case. He takes out the word V'shel, the second word V'shel, and he reads it as V'shel Tachrich Nivnei B'nei Levi. Those towels, those mitpachos, which are used to wrap up the musical instruments of the Bnei Levi, are tar miklom, because they're not made for sitting on. They're also not made as klei kibble. You don't transport, you don't use this mitpachas as a bag. You don't carry the nevolim inside the bag. They're just used to wrap them up, to protect them. We said before that a keli or a beged, which just sits on top and wraps something up, just covers it as a protection, is not called a kibble. It doesn't have a proper tashmish kibble, and therefore is tar miklum. That's Mishnah Yud Daled.